I love those wings. And it's also essentially the mantle that's passed down. So becoming a bird would kind of change it, but you never know. In the MCU,
you never know.
Tell me I don't make your old gear look brand new. Who's saying that? Everybody.
Hey, I'm Victor Lucas from the Electric Playground, and I'm with Danny Ramirez, the Falcon himself. Danny, I've seen about 30 minutes of the movie so far, and it was solid gold, man. I love the interplay that you have with Anthony and with Carl and Harrison. Really freaking fun. Why don't you take us into who Joaquin Torres is? Who is this guy?
Who is he? That's a really good question. I don't know who Danny Ramirez is, let alone Joaquin. I'm kidding. No, Joaquin's he's a young, eager know-it-all that wants to impress one of his heroes and happens to have the luck of the Irish because he gets to work with one of his heroes, and so he's one of the luckiest guys on this planet. I think every day that I showed up to set and then got to live through Joaquin, it was an art imitating life and life imitating art moment where I was really giddy and excited and everything's super shiny and I get to, all these cords and plugs connect to something. In the same way, Joaquin is experiencing, everything is brand new to him, from the first mission to gearing up for anything. I think there's just so much novelty within his experience, and so he's just a guy that's happy to be there. He's incredibly skilled. He trains hard. I hope is fun. But
dude, that energy is right there on screen, man. Like, you were instantly likable in the show, but to see that palpably sort of manifest in this movie is wonderful. Like, this is a great part of the story here. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
It's
man.
really freaking cool.
I can't wait for you to see the
now
rest
in
of
the comics. Yeah, I want to see the whole thing. I am so hyped. I can't wait. In the comics, he's a human Falcon hybrid. Are we getting into any of that territory with this character?
I keep telling everyone, I'm like, make me a bird. Make me a bird. No, I think it's been established, and I think there's a really cool and actually more grounded to me connection to tech. I love tech. I've loved tech since I was a kid. I used to build little computers. I'd take the RAM from different computers and put it together to just try to make it faster. I would just, I'd clean it just because I don't know why I thought like a dot of dust would slow down the computer. But anyway, I'm losing the plot here. I love those wings. And it's also essentially the mantle that's passed down. So becoming a bird would kind of change it, but you never know. In the MCU,
you never know.
I watched a lot of Falcon videos, and just to see how they moved, just in case. I watched a ton of videos after I booked the TV show. So once I got the part early on, I didn't know whether it was going to be the wings or whether it was going to be a bird. And so I
experiment.
Yeah. It was Dr. Claw. I forgot his name. Oh my God. But yeah,
well, I got to ask you this, man. It is a like super politically charged movie. There's like Manchurian Candidate type stuff. There's attacks on the president. We're living in a very politically charged climate in the real world right now. How does it feel? I mean, this is an intense film too. I mean, it's fun. It's a comic book movie, but it's intense. How does it feel to be launching this movie at this particular time?
Well, I think any Captain America film has been dancing with politics, right? It's been this interweave of what this symbol means, what it means to be the bearer of the symbol, and I think that's always been the origin of like what it means to be Captain America, right? It's America's, in the back of my mind, that song, America, fuck yeah, he's playing, but it's complicated. It's a very nuanced film, and I think from the comics, it's been established from years before, and so it just happens to line up. And whenever there's power in question, I think there's a lot of parallels and similarities in regards to had it been written 20 or 30 years ago or written right now. So there's a lot of themes that always parallel, whether it's in the U.S. or anywhere else. And so I think that's where Stan Lee was always ahead of the curve, right? He's
absolutely
writing these characters that pose moral and thematic questions of everyday life, and he just happens to deal with that with amazing superheroes.
Well, man, that little taste that I got, I want more. Like, it is so much fun. I'm so impressed by the work that I've seen, and I'm so happy for you. Great to meet you.
Appreciate you. And I'm excited.
All right,
Next
take
time
care.
I see you, the Falcon might be somewhere there. Yeah.
It'll be there. Red Hulk and the new cap. Absolutely.
I don't have my glasses, so it looks like just.
I know. There's a lot. You rock, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
You want me? Come and get me!